Another big story this evening, continuing coverage of a case that has become legendary in Central Ohio, Tommy Thompson and the missing treasure. Yesterday, Thompson was sentenced to serve 2 years in prison because he refused to reveal the location of 500 gold coins that he salvaged from a sunken ship. Now, in April of 2014, NBC4's Mike Bowersock was the only local reporter invited to go along with the crew of the Odyssey Explorer. They went back to the sunken SS Central America about 160 miles off the coast of the Carolinas to search for more gold. And in fact, the team ended up bringing up more than 15,000 gold and silver coins, 45 gold bars, and hundreds of gold nuggets. New at 5 o'clock, NBC4's Ted Hart talked to a local pawn shop about how much the Thompson coins are worth, and you might be surprised by what time has done to their value. Ted, please tell us.
Well, Cabot, part of the value of shipwrecked coins is the story behind them. So check this out. This is a coin collector's box for a coin from the shipwrecked SS Republic that went down in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, the story of Tommy Thompson and the SS Central America is still fascinating to many. But in the coin collector's market, it has lost much of its luster.
This one is a San Francisco mint.
Coin dealer Tom Squires says he's seen about 50 gold coins from the SS Central America pass through his Westerville store. He says those coins, salvaged in the late 80s, sold for tens of millions of dollars initially, but they were not a good investment for collectors who bought early.
The first ones I remember trading hands were in the $20,000 to $30,000 price range, and they're available way cheaper than that.
A search online found coins recovered from the shipwreck selling for half of what they once did. For those who invested in Tommy Thompson's venture, anything would be better than the nothing they've received so far. But many of them say they never really expected a return.
If we never make a penny, it was worth the adventure that we signed up for. But when they actually brought it in, you're like, holy cow.
Caston now says it appears Tommy Thompson has truly violated the trust investors placed in him. Thompson has refused to reveal what happened to 500 coins that were part of the original salvage. If they're found, they won't be worth what they once were. Tom Squires says the romance of the shipwrecked coins is now gone, and the story of white-collar crime that has surfaced is not nearly as interesting or valuable.
But it was kind of the novelty of it that you think kind of inflated the value for a period of time?
It always is, because you get the story sells the product.
And the Tommy Thompson story is still unfolding. Will he reveal the whereabouts of those missing coins? Will the investors ever get paid? There are still a few chapters to write. Live at Allen's Coins in Westerville, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Very interesting. Sounds like the investors may still not make out real well. Thank you very much, Ted. Now, Tommy Thompson's story goes back nearly 30 years. In 1988, Thompson raised enough money to lead the expedition, and he and his crew did recover gold worth up to $60 million. But in 2006, a team of technicians and investors sued in federal court, saying they never received their share of the bounty. In 2012, a judge issued a warrant for Thompson and his assistant after he failed to appear at any hearings. And in January, Thompson was arrested with his longtime companion, Allison Entiker, at a hotel in Palm Beach County, Florida.